Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to your readings. This is Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane. I do readings for Pisces. I also have another channel called Life Path Number Tarot, where I do your life path number readings. And coming soon, shorts for the Magic of Gratitude, where it'll be 1 or 2 per week, bringing some beautiful sayings, beautiful images, quick shots to get your energy level and a higher to a higher level. I said level twice. And also we'll ask you to write in the comments what you're grateful for every time you see one of these, to bring you into that space so that you can create a better energy for yourself. I've just finished doing all your tarot paths for 2025 on the Life Path Number channel. The last one was up today. So if you want to check that out, you're going to see what the energies bring for 2025. Now, I have to tell you, before I carry on with this, it was such a great thing to do. It was such a fantastic, 10 readings. It was awesome. I loved it. I loved doing it. The energies were just chef's kiss. I had such great advice and some great insights for the 2025 for each life path number. It was a joy to do them, and I'm about to do yours for Pisces right after this reading. So I'm anticipating it. I can't wait to do it and share it with you. That will be dropping tomorrow. Okay. End of messages. Well, I hope so anyway. Oh, no. Not end of messages. Next week, there'll only be 2 videos and a week after because of the holidays, but I will be coming back with your regularly scheduled drop times next week. So you'll have Sunday and an oracle message for the next 2 weeks instead of 3. Member videos will still, I think member videos as well will be paused for those 2 weeks, but after that, we're back to our regular schedule. For members, if you're looking for some extra content, all the content I've been posting for over a year now is still available for you to watch. If there's anything you missed, you can go ahead and go through the library and find something you want to look at, okay? All right, so there we go. 3 of Swords and a Hermit. Right away when I look at these cards, all I think is, in the pause is where you get the greatest insight. Absolutely. Because when you're stuck here, when you've hit rock bottom, we've all suffered this heartache. Every time I look at this card, I think of my own. I think of sitting down in a phone booth, crying my eyes out when I was maybe 18. This brings it in. Feeling so alone, wondering, where am I going to go now? There was nothing left. There was nowhere to run. I couldn't run from anything. But at that moment, I had to face the fact. I had to face that my decisions had brought me to this place. And that now I needed to get insight of where I was going to go next. I did. I moved with my parents for a while and decided to go back to school. But everything just followed a pattern for me. And it brought me here, obviously, in the end. Everything that you do in your life does shape who you become. So I'm grateful for those lessons. I'm grateful for everything, even the heartbreaks. But that's what it's bringing in. That at the worst times of your life, even the moments where you feel like the rain is falling on you and the sky might be falling on you, is when the time that you end up, once you're done feeling like this, you pick yourself up and you walk yourself up the mountain. You find your light, you find your path, you find your way. So I feel that that's what it's saying here for you, my Pisces. Whatever happens in your life, there's a reason for it. And once you're done feeling the way you feel, it's time to pick yourself up and plan and focus. In that solitude, get the introspection and the wisdom and the perspective. Contemplate, to self-reflect, to find your way, okay? To find your path. Okay. So let's take some more cards here. It's kind of sad, to begin this with, on such a Christmas week before Christmas. But I've heard that a lot of people find it difficult around this time of the year. Okay? Hence why I'm not completely getting rid of all the readings during this time of the year. I'll always be with you. Yeah, of course I will. I'll be checking the comments, so you can leave me a comment. Yeah. Yeah. It came in this way. The Ace of Swords kind of flipped a little bit. But I'm going to leave it upright. I'm going to tell you why. Because I'm going to do two ways of the sword. I'm going to take another one here. Because whether the Ace of Swords is upright or reverse, it's still a breakthrough. And I feel that when it's in reverse, it's because maybe you're not aware of the breakthrough that it's bringing in, but it definitely is. Okay? Just because you're not aware of it doesn't mean that it's not coming in. The cards are being like really like, ooh. For those of you who are new, I only pick jumpers, and this is rare that this happens. I always have something. Oh, there we go. Jumping out. Yeah. Ooh, some deep meaning into the, I just wanted you guys to see the little decoration, you know. Bring it in a little bit. Yeah, these are a little bit like, these are funny. They're like foam. They're like the stuff that you put flowers in, right? You plant them in. So, but they're so pretty. There you go. All right. So, the Ace of Swords, even if you're not aware, even if that Ace of Swords was in reverse, you're not aware of the breakthrough coming in, it's definitely, you have the Judgment card coming in. So this is kind of like them coming in and saying, look, it's your time for you to, it's your time of reckoning. No, it's your time. It is, the Judgment card is definitely a card of reckoning, but it's acknowledging and being accountable for your choices and behaviors. Like I said, when I had this moment when I was very young, there was accountability to be had for it. My decisions to break a relationship because I wanted different things and wanted to pursue them had consequences, right? So the Judgment card is all about consequences to your actions. And it's not necessarily like a bad thing. It's not like it's going to be bad. Some of it might not be great. And by far, I realized that my consequences, my actions had consequences. Some that were quite surprising. I thought that when I did that, you know, I would have the life that I envisioned, only to find that that was slightly different than what I had thought it would be. And I did course correct as I went along and saw for what it was. But just know that when you do that, you're going to be coming to judgment a lot of times in your life. It's like you're going to make decisions, you're going to get insight, and eventually you're going to make a breakthrough. And the breakthrough is this, okay? When this flips, that breakthrough comes in, it's going to come in the shape of the Judgment card. And the Judgment card is going to make you stop, where you kind of look back and go, okay, so I did that, and that caused that, and that happened there, and this happened that, and then he came in or she came in, and that happened, and it's like you're going, was that right, wrong, win, lose, or draw, right? And I want you to do something at that point. I want you to review, but then I want you to release. And what I want you to release is the good, bad, win or lose mentality. What I want you to release is the things that you see and went, well, that didn't feel the way I wanted it to, and I don't want to go this way anymore. That's a breakthrough. I thought that was going to be good. It's not that great. I'm not interested in that anymore. And release it. And then change. Do the course correction. Okay? And I want you to do that a lot for 2025 coming in. I want you to practice that a lot. It would be like, thinking that you want a bookcase on that wall, and then you put it up and you put the books in it and you look at it and you go, I don't like it there. Nobody's going to tell you, well, shame on you. You're going, no, I thought it was going to, but on further notice and careful inspection, I've realized that that doesn't look good there at all, and it probably would look good over here. And what do? You take the books out, you move the bookshelf, or you get somebody to help you to move the bookshelf, and you put you put it in the spaces that you think would be good until you finally find that space. And what happens? You resolve the issues and you move on. You go to the world card, the culmination. Bang, I did it. It's good. We begin again. Okay? And you remember the next time. The next time you remember that when you build something and you put it up against the wall, you keep it in mind that maybe it'll work out. Maybe it won't, but that's okay. You can move it. So now you release the outcome. You keep the image alive in your mind of where you want the bookcase to look. And you're saying it will look good there. But you also keep that little thing in the back of your head and you go, but even if it doesn't look good there, there's always another space I can try it in. Okay? And that's what I want you to do. That looseness of being, that openness of being. To not always judge something really harshly, right? Because sometimes we walk around in life and we think something, but the situation is different, okay? It applies to people too. We think people are doing things to us, but there's a reason. There's a pathway, right? All right, so let's continue on. Seven of Cups. Very, very nice card. Very pretty card. Card of choices. Card of choices. Many choices coming in. Many, many choices. Maybe too many choices. I feel, you know what? Yeah, I feel like, that's exactly what I feel like. Don't get burdened by this. This is the other part. I have a lot of it. I've already know this because my life tends to follow the energies, right? And I have a lot of things I want to accomplish in 2025. I have a lot of things I want to do to my house. I want to do more meditations. I want to do different things with the channel. There's so much I want to do. There's so much I want to do with my husband. Get your mind out together. I want to go on trips with my husband. Haha, that was a joke, by the way. Okay, so let's carry on. I'm sorry about that. I have a quirky sense of humor. So there's a lot of things that I want to get done. And sometimes it can be overwhelming. I feel like I got a plethora. I want you to look at everything that you do and start one. Just begin one. Just, you know, I would say don't let it overwhelm you. Just launch. Three of Wands is about launching. We're launching. We're launching. We're taking a first step. Sometimes we get caught in... Sevens are about analysis paralysis. It's like you get stuck in the choices. You get stuck in the assessment. You get stuck in this. You know, like you get stuck in the mental problems. Seven, sometimes you can, you know, like you're persevering. You're trying. Don't try, do. That's what I feel like they're saying. Don't try, do. There is no... I feel like Yoda. There is no try. Just do. Follow Yoda's advice, okay? Or I'm hearing Mr. Miyagi too. And if you guys know that, well then you're there. Yeah, there's the Seven of Swords, right? Don't get stuck. Don't let your thoughts hijack your brain. And keep them from happening, right? Don't sit behind a tree like he is, waiting, okay? To catch, don't let your brain catch you unaware, you know, or steal your good energy from you. Yeah, very important. Mentally, there has to be a lot of that. A lot of this will have to do with your past. You have the Six of Cups coming in, and that's about memories, nostalgic or whatever, but sometimes it's also getting stuck in the past. We also romanticize a lot of the past. We think that things, especially if the further it goes, you start to think of just the stuff that was really good, the good moments. I'm one of those people who remembers all the moments sometimes, and I realize that they were not all good moments. I spent most of my childhood waiting for something to happen. I remember thinking, there's something special that's going to happen. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for things to happen. I was waiting for the world to catch up. They're still not there, but I was able to move forward for a lot of things without them. And until I was told, well, you're done waiting, you're going to start doing, like this right here, okay? Move, do something. Be the change you want to see in the world, and that's what I'm doing. I am being the change I want in the world. So, what am I here to tell you? To change. Well, don't let the past make you feel undermined or not worthy or deceive you into thinking that you can't do things, okay? It's sometimes, I think, a tool of self-protection that happens. You stand behind that tree in defense, thinking you're not going to steal my bad thoughts away from me. I'm going to protect what I know, okay? And sometimes that's all it is. You're just afraid of the new, or just afraid, okay? I've found that as I get older, I get more comfortable. So when I put things on a list, some of these things are things I don't want to do. And I do one thing at least a week. It's not a day, but I mean a week, sometimes a month. That scares the crap out of me. And it could be as simple as filling out forms for some kind of business thing, you know, that I have to do because this is a business, and I don't look forward to it. It scares the crap out of me, but I do it anyway. I go, okay, you're going to do this. You're going to launch. You're going to keep yourself relevant, because the only thing I'm afraid is fear itself. There's always a way to find a space and a place to help yourself, okay? You just got to stop scaring yourself. You got to stop hiding behind a tree, you know, with your defenses up. It can be as easy as, even if you take this picture literally, okay, never mind the meaning of your cups, sharing some of yourself, as children were vulnerable as well. To be vulnerable, okay, that's also coming in. All right. Six of Cups coming in again. This one is interesting, especially this card, because it doesn't really truly represent to me what the Six of Cups is. But it does almost represent the lover's kind of love. You know, that I'm hugging you, I'm protecting you, I'm loving you. Let's take another card with this. Everybody interprets their decks in a very different way. Yeah, I feel that it's just bringing in the magic of a more innocent time. If you tune in to the love, to your inner child, your inner guidance, you can tap into childlike joy. I mean, when was a magician the very strongest in your life? It's when you were young, right? Ooh, pull a rabbit out of a hat. How did he do that? How did that happen? When I was young, I'm dating myself now, it was David Copperfield. He'd make whole islands disappear. It was amazing, right? The magic of life is within you. It's never lost. Even when this time of the holidays, when we obviously know who brings the gifts. Do you really? I spent all of my childhood thinking the big jolly man brought in the gifts. And then I spent most of my adolescence and adulthood knowing I was the one who brought the gifts. Okay? And then I realized as I got older that all of those were true. The jolly man did bring the gifts. Looking at him, looking at pictures of him and how he's depicted, and the beautiful energy of Christmas that permeates around him is the gift that it brings. You ever look at children looking at him? Do you see the magic there? I do. Do I feel the same magic as they do? Yeah, I do. I look at him the same way. I see his magic. I see this special, beautiful aura of energy. Just like I would feel with my guides when I'm with them. That energy lives there. It does. In the beautiful, soothing Christmas music with messages of sharing and love and joy. The Christmas lights, the beautiful colors that bring vibrancy and happiness and joy to your heart. That's a gift. Do I believe in the big jolly man? Oh, I believe in his energy. He is magnificent. Do I believe in beautiful colored lights? I believe in the magic I feel when I look at them. All these things are tools. We are tools when we gift other people, when we gift our children. We are. When we gift our friends, when we meditate, when we sit in the spirit of, that is where the true magic is, and it will always be. Most of my life, I kept trying to run after the spirit of Christmas. Always blaming that I never had it as a child, and that it was ruined quite early for me. And I kept chasing it through adulthood, trying to recreate it for my own children. Our magic is within us. And the only thing that really happens with us is that we steal it away from ourselves. We steal it away from ourselves when you really don't need to. We always have the tools. They're always just right there. All we have to do is embrace it. Right here. Okay? Oh, so beautiful. Take your favorite Christmas decoration or your favorite Christmas thing. Okay? And I want you to sit with it. For me, it's Christmas tree twinkly lights and cool white lights, which I have both in my living room right now. I can sit there and just lean with a warm cup of mint chocolate coffee. Yes. And I just stare at them. And I feel like smiling. I feel joy. I could add a little Frank Sinatra Christmas music in the background. Or Dean Martin. Very low. Even maybe Nat King Cole. Little Michael Bublé. And my cheeks they start hurting from the joy. That's my magician. That's my magic moment. Find yours. Find yours. Is it lights? Is it malls? Some people like the malls and the sound. Ah, look at that, the star. Doesn't this feel Christmassy right away? Like, is it the Star of Bethlehem? Is it the Christmas story? I remember when I was young, Christmas story was everything. It was everything. It was so magical. Ooh. Yeah. Let your imagination help you out here with the Page of Cups. I love it. As Pisces, we can do this. We can feel that magic. We can capture it. Okay? Absolutely. We can hold on to it. It kind of just drops into our cups. It says, I'm coming. Okay? And it doesn't matter whether or not you're a believer in the Christmas story or in the story of Jesus' birth. Imagine a very beautiful, the first child being born under a star, even if it's just a beautiful story. Even if you were somebody who to tell you this story and it didn't come as religion, do you think it was magical? Oh, I think it would be magical. They can't find a place and a star shows up in the sky. It's a beautiful story about being the chosen one and the world knowing. We're all chosen ones. You know that, right? We chose to be here. We're all special. We all deserve to have that beautiful star. Okay? Let that be your beautiful story. Look at the story of Jesus' birth as in a different way. As a beautiful, magical story that it is. I remember when I was young, I practiced in the Catholic religion. They always made a big deal about Jesus' birth, and I always thought it was such a magical time. We went to midnight mass, and we were like, oh, hail, beautiful, story, life of, God's Son, and it was just so gorgeous, right? There's so much hope. So much lovely hope. It's about life. Yeah. So, I'm here to tell you I know it kind of went into holiday mode, but enjoy life. Let it bring the magic to you and embrace it. Don't hide away from it. Embrace it. You don't need anybody else to get into the Christmas spirit. You don't have to chase it. It took me a long, long time to figure that out. Six of Swords. Six of Swords. Long time ago when I did the Emperor card, and this is coming back in, I remember saying you are the stability that you're looking for in your life. When you move forward in your life, when you're doing this, okay, and I always, when I did a flip through of this deck, I looked at him and I go, what a strange Six of Swords. He's looking back at us and smirking. And lo and behold, every tool has its place, doesn't it? And this one does too. For everything that you think you're transitioning to in your life, it is bringing you exactly where you need to be. You are exactly, the magic is exactly where you are. The stability you seek, you're creating. The authority in your life that you're searching for, you already have. The magic that you're searching for, trying to create, you already have the ability to do it. In 2025, going into this year, as we're going into the holiday season and into the new year, it's important to remember this. That the decisions that you're making for things that you want in your future, you can already enjoy right now. Enjoy the fact that you have all of these things available for you to do. You have great abundance in front of you. You can get more things and feel abundant for those, or you can feel abundant with the things that you already have. It is always a choice, and it's a choice of the mindset that you pick right now. And as you go into 2025, I want you to feel full of joy, full of stability, full of knowing that all you have to do is take a step in the direction in which you're going, and you're there. This step is where you're supposed to be right now. The next one is where you're supposed to be right now. And you're moving in the direction of things that you want. And even if you are, you're able to course correct as you go. What an abundant and grateful life that you could have if you just simply live in that energy. If instead of always searching for something, always thinking that there's something missing or lacking, that you realize that right now is exactly where you need to be. Even when the first card starts off looking like this, you know that out of this is going to come the most wonderful insight. Okay? In this darkness, you will get up and turn on a light and walk into that beautiful bright night with the most warm light, the warmest glow of quiet, calm, and clear view of an unencumbered destination. Because it's yours. It's yours. I leave you with this. It's been a wonderful reading, Pisces. I like these readings. I like because they're themed right now for the end of the year, the holiday season and the upcoming year. And I think it's for a reason. It's to uplift you. It's to give you the tools. It's to prepare you. It's to kind of rev you up to go in the direction that you need to make the end of this year and the beginning of next year the very best yet. Okay? Regardless of what the energies are coming in and telling you, oh, it's going to be good, it's going to be bad. Let's just make it all good. Make it all good. Make life a joy to live. Whatever happens, whatever aches and pains, whatever toe you stub, whatever coffee you spilt. Okay? Be happy that you can make yourself another cup. Be happy that if you can't make yourself another cup, tomorrow's cup's going to taste super sweet because you missed your cup today. Okay? Do whatever in your life to bring happy and joy in it. Feel it now. I'm sending you a lot of love, light, and blessings, my beautiful Pisces. Please make sure to subscribe if you're not, because tomorrow is the day 2025 in retrospective coming in for you. I'm going to pull cards. We're going to take a look. We're going to see what the energies are bringing in for you, my beautiful Pisces. Take good care of yourself, and I will see you tomorrow. tomorrow. Bye for now.